What's up, guys? Welcome to Mike P University. This is how you figure out if you're rich or poor in a very quick flash of a second, okay? Normally, most people, they have a job, okay? They have a job, that's their income. They have a ton of expenses. Their job pays for expenses, done. That's a poor man's financial statement, okay? This is a beginner's financial statement to figure things out, okay? Now, a businessman, a true businessman, a true entrepreneur, we have what we call assets in this column. A bunch of assets. It may be businesses, rentals, it may be apartments, it may be anything, right? You run those assets create the income for us. We don't work for them. And then in turn, we don't work for money. We work for, again, it comes right back around into the asset column. We work for assets. Our income, we write right back into the asset column again. But that's how quick you figure out if you're poor or rich. You guys, most of you guys out there, I can tell by what you post and what you do, that you guys have a job and you have income coming in, and you guys, instead of this, you guys have nothing in this column. The asset column is empty. You think your house is an asset, your own personal home? No, it's not. You think your car is an asset? No, it's not. Not an asset. You have zero in this column, and you have a ton in this column. You got a boat. You got vacations to go on. You got a ton of clothes. You got a car payment. You got a ton of junk that you don't need. You got ridiculous. You go spend money on going out all the time. You got alcohol, drugs, whatever you guys are on. Out there. Somebody's always on something. Anyhow, this is how quick you figure out if you're rich or poor. This is a poor man's statement. He has a job. And he gets taxed pre-tax, by the way. It's pre-tax. We get taxed afterwards, at the end of the year. We get to continue to use our money for a whole year. They trust us to hold it, and then we pay at the end of the year. You guys get taxed before you even get the money in. They take it from you. They don't trust you. You're just an employee. You get nothing, okay? And they tax you at 30-40%. They tax us at zero for owning these assets. Our asset column, again, is full of nothing but assets that make money. That's how quick you can analyze, and I analyze somebody. I know when they got a bunch of show, your expense column is filled up. My expense column is not filled up, and for my expenses, my assets pay for all my expenses. I don't go to work for money. I don't have to go open up the door every day. You guys praise everyone and say, oh, he's an entrepreneur. No, a lot of these people are self-employed, and they need to scale that business. Opening up one door, owning one McDonald's won't make you rich. Owning one Wendy's won't make you rich. Owning one of anything won't make you rich. You need to have a chain of these. So that's when you can become a true entrepreneur, when you have multiple things, and you don't have to go and actually do all the work all day yourself. So most of you guys are claiming entrepreneur and you're really self-employed, okay? Know the difference between the two. I'm not trying to hurt your feelings here. I'm just telling you the facts of life. This is how millionaires run. This is how we run. We run off of this column here. Poor people, you guys run off of this column. All you guys want is show. A bunch of show stuff. All junk. That's all you got. You work for all your junk, and that's it. And this column's empty. When this column is empty, I don't care how much you make here. When this column's empty, you're poor. It's that simple. It's unarguable, okay? I just want to be clear on that. That's why you guys are going back to school. You guys are operating on the old. The education system is outdated, okay? It's something new here. If you want to make money, this is what you do. You fill this column up. And at the beginning, you need a lot less in this column. I have things in this column as well, but again, my assets pay for that. I don't pay for it. I don't work for it. That's what rich people do. You guys want to stay poor? You stay doing this. You stay at work, you stay at job, and you stay spending all your money on expenses, and the money goes right out. It's done. It's gone. It's zero. You just got a bunch of junk. That's how quick you know and analyze if somebody's rich or not. Or if they're, and then there's also a state to where you need to be at to where you're not, micro, you might, of course, go get a job. Micro, when I say micro, I mean small, okay? Micro, you go get a job, but you're buying assets with that job and not expenses. You're putting it in here, opposed to buying a bunch of expenses. You see, so you can build this column up so you can stop working and become rich. Does that make any sense to you? This is common sense, by the way, guys. It's common sense. So if this rubs you wrong or something, I hate to tell you the bad news, but a lot of information you got's outdated. Going to work for money is outdated. Don't be poor. It's all here. It's in between your two ears. And you got to start thinking differently if you want that bank account to change, if you want that income to change, if you want your life to change. You got to think differently. So I just wanted to put that out there for you guys real quick, just to let you know that's how quick you analyze rich or poor. And it's just the truth, okay? Take it easy, y'all.